What up, guys? Back at it again. Anime and Beer. We talk about the latest manga, comics, anime. You know what it is, so crack open a cold and let's dive in. I'm clawing it up.
Because it's
Drink responsibly. Mr. Claw, you know what it is. Mr. Maple, Black Belt in Anime. Title of this video: Spider-Man trailer, No Way Home review. Theories. What we got in our brains, what we want from this movie, what we expect from this movie, and more. So get ready.
Absolutely.
Dive in. We gotta get that patent. I swear. We gotta get that patent. We gotta get dive in.
You know how many people use dive in?
Yeah, but if we patent it.
Do we really want to be those guys?
Yeah, I'll sue Michael Phelps for saying diving in that pool.
Patent and dive in, I get it.
No, I'm just kidding. Somebody else is like, I already did it.
No, I'm gonna sue you.
Exactly. So this movie's about the Sinister Six.
Oh yeah,
that's exactly what this is, man. I mean, for those of you that don't know, the Sinister Six are Sandman, Electro, Green Goblin, Vulture, Doc Ock, Mysterio.
Hey, I just want to point out that the Sinister Six that we named, although it's not the original, it's still the Sinister Six. The only difference was we said Green Goblin instead of Kraven. Still the Sinister Six. Just want to point that out for people who decide to attack us. That's not the original. That's not the original. We know it's not the original. But that's what we know. We know Green Goblin as a member over Kraven. But no disrespect to Kraven. You're still an original member. But I just wanted to point that out before we get attacked in the comments about, who's a member, who's not a member.
Which, I mean, when Mysterio came into play in the last movie, it was kind of hinted at it. Let's be honest. It was hinted at that Mysterio was going to be in the movie. Because if that's the case, then, what else are we going to do? Because, for copyright issues, Tom Holland can technically go over and do the Tom Hardy and Venom movie, but let there be Carnage coming up and everything that's about to happen. I mean, I said it, you said it before. The MCU Spider-Man is going to carry the MCU.
Oh yeah,
there's nobody else right now that's gonna do what Spider-Man's gonna do, and it's a great way to tie everyone in. But you know what? So without further ado, let's play that trailer back. Let's get some more clues in here.
Go run it back.
Yeah, let's run it back, man. We've already seen it, so we're just we're picking up details on what we want to think is gonna happen.
I'm just making comments. So if you're looking for like a reaction, we're not going to be your typical reaction.
No.
We're not going to stop the video 20 times every 5 seconds into the video.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, but we are going to do it this time. No, seriously. No, because somebody pointed out something with the trains. Was a lie. That was a lie.
What was the train?
Somebody photoshopped Peter Parker's on the front of the trains.
Oh, yeah. That was.
And so I saw it just now, and I'm like, wait, I gotta see if that's true. Okay.
For those of you that don't know, it was on TikTok and it's on YouTube too. For a lot of my new Spider-Man weebs, in the MCU, but our OGs, like our 90s babies and our 80s babies with Tobey Maguire, there is a reaction video to Tobey Maguire reacting to this movie, and it's actually he seems very facetious in it. Very passive aggressive.
It's like, now I think about it, it's making you think when you're watching it. Jesus, if he's acting like that, is he in the movie?
Well, Andrew Garfield already said, why would I go back to somewhere where they fired you?
Because you weren't good. Stop. Oh man, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
Play the damn clip.
Alright, here we go.
Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize the male.
That's tough.
Damn it, Tony.
Devil in Disguise, Mephisto.
I did see that. Yeah, that was a good hint at it. And putting the witches in there and kind of emphasizing Halloween and
like, is that snow?
well, it's snow, but that particular scene is where Mephisto in the comic books told Peter the same thing. He was by the fireplace and lit the fire. In the comic book, this is also a reference to the comic book One More Day, where Peter wishes this. There he goes to make a Shang-Chi cameo. That's where he's going. It's true. It's true.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's true.
Stop tampering with the spell. Oh my god, Ned, my best friend. I have patience with
You're messing with the multiverse, dog. He said it. He said multiverse.
Yep. See, this looks like a fight between Strange and Spider-Man.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Happy. Green
William
Goblin.
William Dafoe Green Goblin, though.
Doc Ock. So good. Like we said, guys, it was just
It's just kind of getting some clues together and what we think is going to happen there.
I mean, we're hard fans, but we're not going to sit here for hours.
We're not movie critics.
And depict a 3-minute,
Yeah. We're gonna get
3-minute
probably more
trailer.
trailers as the time gets closer, for sure. I think is what's gonna happen. Oh God.
Other than that, the trailer told a lot, but so little. It told us what to expect, but it didn't tell us what's going on.
I mean, like,
Expect these returns.
you
You know who's returning, but for what reason?
I still say Mysterio's not dead
I believe it.
because if they're hinting at the Sinister Six, why are you gonna bring? Why you get?
Mysterio is the master of illusions. Come on.
Oh yeah, he was definitely like 2 or 3 steps ahead of Peter.
For my comic book fans who are reading The Amazing Spider-Man and reading the Sinister War, yeah, you would know what I'm talking about. Like, Mysterio almost had Peter killed if it wasn't for, who jumped the gun? I can't remember. Somebody jumped the gun and Mysterio was like, you jacked up, bro, why'd you jump the gun? We had him.
And also too, Jake Gyllenhaal is a money bag.
Yeah.
Is a money bag. He has a huge following, a huge fan base as well. So like him coming back to this and like wanting to do this, bro, that'd be stupid to hop on that. And the Sinister Six can be used again. And also too, with that being said, the multiverse being played with. I mean, we might get a live action Miles Morales when the Secret Wars come into play. And the Spider what is it? The Spider Wars? What is it? What is the one where all the Spider-Man come together? There's like a Spider-Man War or something like that, or Spider War or something like that. Or is it Secret Wars? I don't know. Leave a comment below.
It's actually called something. Clone Wars.
Something like that. Yeah.
I think it's called the Clone Wars or
I
something.
mean, leave your your name and comment below. Like, we want to figure that out because, like, I mean, Spider-Man is the money bag of the MCU right now, and with Marvel kind of making these TV series right now and tying in the multiverse together, and Spider-Man once again tampering it with it. The only key components we're missing now at this point are the X-Men and Fantastic Four.
We're gonna get them. It's just with the MCU messing with the multiverse. I'm pretty sure Flash is somewhere in DC world. Like, oh, you guys called me bad.
pretty much. But I feel like also too with the Flash was a little bit different, because I mean, there wasn't legal reasons why he had he had to tamper with the multiverse. Because I mean, my whole thing is like, it sucks that we won't have Reed Richards, T'Challa, Doc Strange, and Black Bolt all in the same room. Illuminati.
All through your body.
I'm telling you.
Gay shoddy. You know Captain America was part of Illuminati?
I believe it. Yeah.
He was. Then they erased his mind because he was too quote unquote sensitive.
Yeah, you can't.
Illuminati's thing was
You can't be an intellectual mind to be sensitive.
Yeah,
It's like the philosophy. Like a physicist.
Their kind of like their thought was kill one, save a million. Captain America pretty much will walk in and be like, well, how can we save a million without killing one and everything?
Yeah.
And it's like that meme with the guy in the car and he's looking in the back. So it's kind of like,
Dude, exactly. What? Exactly. Well,
like, yeah, man, wipe this man's mind. Get him out of here.
Well, if you think about it, the final part of Endgame, where before Tony got the stones and everything like that, and Strange told him, you know, it's the same concept. You only get one chance. So Strange knew already before anybody. So I mean, like,
I think Dr. Strange was just listening to Eminem at the time. I think that whole thing was misunderstood.
well, I mean, okay, so let's say this movie plays out. Let's say this movie goes about it the right way and does everything it needs to do, and, you know, we're doing a great job, and blah, 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 blah. Where does it go after this? Because, did you see the theory about Ned? His friend Ned in the movie?
Well, what's that theory?
The theory that because he's not small in that movie, he's shredded. That's why they didn't show a picture of him in that movie. The actor who plays him got leaned out, like he's shredded.
No, I saw somebody asked him in an interview. They were like, "Why are you so shredded?" And he was like, "I was just tired of being fat," and just left it at that.
Yeah, but
pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. But the theory is that he's preparing to be Hobgoblin.
Makes sense.
Who was Hobgoblin in the original series? Harry.
I was about to say, I felt like that was a trick question, so that's why I hesitated. We're talking about Ned, and you asked me who was Hobgoblin?
His best friend.
Yeah.
So his best friend.
Ned is replacing Harry.
Yes. So with that being said, there is a theory that it might not even be Green Goblin in this movie. It might be Hobgoblin.
Might be the guy from Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, who was that actor again? I don't know. He was weird.
He played in a bunch of movies. He was the guy from Chronicles with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, the serial killer looking dude. Yeah.
Now people say they're riot if that's the case, but no, because Hobgoblin had different bombs. He had pumpkin bombs.
No, Green Goblin had pumpkin bombs too in the original series. But the whole thing with Hobgoblin was, I think Hobgoblin was like bigger, stronger, or whatever the case may be, and also it tied into Mary Jane. Tied into Mary Jane a lot more than when Green Goblin. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Well, see, we don't have a Green Goblin. We don't have a Mary Jane.
Well, we do. We got a Mary Jane in this movie.
Zendaya isn't Mary Jane. That was already that argument has already been.
But she is Mary Jane in the movie.
It pays homage.
It pays hot. All right, look. Now you sound like a systematic racism right now. I'm just letting you know.
How's that systematic racism?
Because she's a mixed girl. Are you picking on us light skins? You're light skinned. Light skins can't be named Mary Jane.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying she's not the character.
You're gonna cancel us, man.
So?
Oh my God. I hate you. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. Bad joke. But like, I guess like what you're saying is like the whole thing with Zendaya is, I mean, yeah, we get it. She's MJ, but like she has to play a role in this movie. Yeah. She has to play a key factor.
She's definitely the Mary Jane.
Yeah, and no, there's no doubt about that. I mean, the whole thing is though with her is like now I want to know her role. Now I want to know where she comes into play because that's an X factor too. You know, I mean, Is something gonna happen to her at the end of this movie?
Plot twist.
Yeah.
She's actually in like protective custody. And her real name Felicia.
Actually,
and she's gonna become the Black Cat.
Plot twist. It's actually not a bad idea. It's actually not a bad idea.
I'm calling it now. It's a shot in the dark. I'm throwing it out there. Just know that August 31st, 2021 at, what time is it? 7:54 p.m.
That's not a bad idea.
K-Dub
don't want to give out that government name.
Well, if you follow me on Instagram and all that stuff, you'll see my running. But anyway, I said that she is in protective custody, and her real name is Felicia. I think Felicia's last name was Prescott. No, it's not Prescott. Felicia something, and she is a Black Cat.
Dude, that'd actually be cool to incorporate Black Cat at this point. I mean, if we're getting the Sinister Six, we do. I mean, Harry was Hobgoblin in the Tobey Maguire series too.
They never even called him. They called him the New Goblin.
That's right. They did. But
which was nothing wrong with that. But you know,
it was Hobgoblin. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense because my whole thing is now where like we need Venom to cross over. We need to figure out what they're doing with the Sinister Six as far as like the franchise is going.
But see, think about all the other movies they're not. We're thinking about Spider-Man in a linear sense, just straight down the line.
Yeah.
We also got Blade. We got Morbius.
Who also ties in.
A new Fantastic Four coming in.
Also ties in.
You know, we got Internals. We got all this stuff coming. So
absolutely.
You know, you got to think about what. And then we got the Disney shows, the Disney Plus shows. So.
Well, I mean, Loki's show is already kind of hinting at the Fantastic Four.
Loki hinted at everything. Loki hinted at Morbius and Blade when he mentioned like.
So the multiverse is crippling. So my whole thing is this movie post or pre?
Loki?
No, Spider-Man. Post or pre?
No. Spider-Man post or pre Loki or?
All of it. Are you gonna say post? Oh, you might be right because we're not gonna spoil WandaVision. We can't spoil Loki either. If you haven't watched a series, go watch a series.
I'm still missing like the last episode of Loki.
I still gotta binge it, but I know what happens. Yeah.
Because I want to watch it before I get into the What If series.
Yeah.
I think everything is post. They're not going to do anything like.
So would you say that
even Eternals is post?
So TV shows pre and the movies post? Is that the way you think Disney's going to do it?
Loki was post.
No. I'm talking about going into Phase 5 of the MCU. Because the shows are coming out before the movies. You see what I'm saying? The shows are coming out before the movies. They're super short. And they're cameoing a lot in the TV shows before we get the movies.
They've mentioned a lot of, with this being the whole multiverse, a lot of things happening at the same time. So at this point, the realm of pre and post, you have to add current to it now too.
The timeline's just like...
Yeah, multiverse, man.
It's crazy. I mean, well, with this movie, do you think, like... what is going to be tied into this? What is going to be tied into Spider-Man No Way Home? What is going to be the chain reaction off of this movie to get another series, another...
I think Doctor Strange movie is going to be a tie-in.
Okay. We haven't seen Shang-Chi yet, so we can't, because my man in the trailer for this went and did his Shang-Chi cameo, because he fights in that little tournament. Abomination's a cameo in it.
Why did he just leave the House of M?
Well, he was the only Asian dude, and then Shang-Chi, and then, it kind of made sense.
Sure.
Plus, they're also kind of like monks / wizards, so we kind of.
Did you know that Shang-Chi taught what Peter Parker, Spider-Man, how to fight.
Yeah, Shang-Chi's one of the strongest like human beings in the Marvel universe. Like just straight up off the hands.
And that's without the rings.
Yeah. He actually, I think he beat the crap out of Spider-Man, like just off the hands, just because of his training. He was actually able to go toe-to-toe with Spider-Man in his reflexes and athleticism just because of the years and years and years and years and years and years and years of training. So Shang-Chi definitely like ups to him.
And with all that monk stuff, like he knew ways how to shut down Spidey's spider sense and stuff too, so that was also an edge.
Ultra Instinct.
Shang-Chi Ultra Instinct?
Ultra Instinct, you know. You have to be shapeless, formless, like water. I mean, it ties into it. I mean, think about it. You know, your Spidey senses danger.
Yep.
If you're always surprising, how do you know it's danger? If you're always fluid, how do you know it's danger? But this movie, I think, is really... Tom Holland's doing a good job. He's a young man. He's doing a good thing here. This will be his third installment. I mean, his third solo film. So he's breaking the Spider-Man curse and tying with Tobey Maguire. And I know you're an OG Tobey Maguire fan. But is Tom Holland doing a good job, yes or no?
Tom Holland doing an awesome job.
Okay. So when that 4th, 5th, and 6th movie come out, I don't want to hear your shit.
By that time, if he decides he wants to,
I think he's
mess up.
I think he's gonna try to, because he's younger than us. He's like 23. He can poop out a few movies, man. He can do.
23 making money like that.
He got.
Tell us how it feels, man.
He's a British boy who came over here. Like, dude, the guy is doing a great job. I mean, he gets to kiss Zendaya. He's making millions of dollars. He's British. Like, and he's Spider-Man.
He gets to do more than kiss Zendaya.
We're not talking about that right now. This is a kid-friendly show.
Well, you brought it up, so I'm just going to let it be known.
This is why people get canceled. This is exactly why right here.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna finish it.
Oh Lord!
It's your reference.
Stop it. I mean, okay, so going into the next part, would you say the next movie incorporates the Fantastic Four?
They said the Fantastic Four won't be towards the end.
But I'm saying, like, the end of this year, we're getting the Fantastic Four movie. I believe it would make sense.
I'm trying to think who they would introduce besides. I mean, there's Galactus, there's Silver Surfer, there's
the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer, I think the next movie is going to be like another superhero collab, and then, because I think they're still having like issues with Tom Hardy and Tom Holland, and then
see the route they should go. This is the route I think they should go.
Okay.
Going to Spider-Man route. Doing a sad movie, so I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm talking about this Spider-Man Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Again, I'm 28. I've read comics all my life. I know that may be young to some people. I got an old soul. So we're going back to Venom. Give us back Black Suit Spider-Man. Tom's like, I don't understand this suit. Mm-hmm. All I know is it gives me power. I feel weird. I need help. Boom. Read rituals. But did you see other theories? Spider-Man is going to go ahead and just take the rap. He's going to do what he has to do. Murdoch. Daredevil.
Yes. And there was actually paparazzi caught the actress from the Daredevil series hanging out with Kirsten Dunst the other day.
Kirsten Dunst was a cool Mary Jane. She really fit the profile.
I mean, after Bring It On, what could she really do, though?
I mean, she did
Exactly.
She was racist, though. I didn't like that.
Dude, everybody's racist. I'm racist. I don't like stupid people. What do you want me to say? Look, if we're gonna pull the race card every time, and then we turn around and we make people black and things like that, and then there's still racism. I mean, it's all just going to contradict itself. But that's a whole topic for another day. My whole thing is, like, Kirsten Dunst was a good one, and I think that's why they gave us Gwen Stacy in the Andrew Garfield movies, because it's always Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane.
Which was really, really stupid. Now, I've read comics, but I've just, like, maybe been reading comics really hard. How in the world do you kill Spider-Gwen?
Emma Stone did say she would like to come back and do that role.
Emma Stone is an amazing actress. I like Emma Stone.
Dude, she did a great job in Cruella. I enjoyed it. And you know what? I thought it was dope they gave Cruella a backstory. Sorry.
She did a good job in Zombieland, too. There's just the chemistry she just has with everyone she works with.
Everybody adores her, man. Jonah Hill and her are still, like, best friends after Superbad and everything, and they did another movie.
I feel like she's the female Brendan Fraser. Like, nobody has anything bad to say about her.
I just hope she doesn't, like, Hollywood doesn't, like, kick her to the curb and she comes back, like, 20 years from now. Like,
better than ever.
Better than ever.
Good old Brendan. Love it, man.
Apparently, Brendan Fraser missed rehearsal because he was playing Animal Crossing on his Switch the other day.
So wholesome. That's something me and you would do. Like, celebrities are people too.
They're people too, dude. I mean, hey, have you ever built those houses on that?
Hey, Brendan, you gotta agree, man. Tom be ripping people off, man. You got to build these bridges, these houses, all yourself, and you have to pay for it by yourself.
Tom who?
No, that's the name of the head guy in Animal Crossing.
Oh.
Tom Nook or something. Yeah, Tom Nook.
But like, okay, so you're saying for the next movie, you say
the next movie just to introduce.
You're
the
right.
Fantastic
You're right.
Four.
Though. Hold on. You're right because we still haven't done Ultimate Spider-Man as a movie yet. Ultimate Spider-Man's when he wears his black suit. No.
Well, I'm thinking about Ultimate Fallout. Never mind. Yeah.
That makes sense. Ultimate Spider-Man would be a great movie title. Tom Holland's still young. Tom Hardy's still in shape. And then maybe like the 5th or 6th movie, introduce some side heroes, but Venom and Spider-Man team up to take down Carnage again.
Yeah, they have to. They can't take them down by themselves. Never in the history of comics. Honestly, not many things make me mad, but in the history of comics, nobody's ever been able to solo Carnage. If you massacre my boy, look how they massacre him. If you do that, I would honestly be upset. If you make it so somebody solos Carnage, no.
Well, with Woody Harrelson being Venom, and he's a great actor.
Oh, I can't wait.
He's gonna kill it, and they're gonna pay him big bucks, and he's a comic book guy too. So I don't even
think he wants the money. He just wants to.
Do it.
If you got
a phone call to do that, man, villain or not, like you can call. I would do a horrible job. But if you called me to do something big like the Joker or Carnage, you'd be stupid not to take that role.
Exactly.
Dumb. But you would need a seasoned veteran to play that. You can't just be anybody. Like, no offense to Topher Grace, but your Venom was trash.
Oh, that's his name?
Topher Grace from That 70s Show. And
who was he in That 70s Show?
Eric Foreman. He was Foreman.
I knew he looked familiar.
Oh my god.
Never knew that. You learn something new every day.
I can't stand it. No, it's okay. That 70s Show I used to play to get me through my depressive days, so...
That 70s Show is just awesome, man.
It's a great show. But I mean, like... Okay, so closing out. Compared to the other ones, I mean, the first movie with Tom Holland introduced the Vulture. The second movie introduced Mysterio. This third movie is introducing the Sinister Six. So yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, we need that Tom Holland, Tom Hardy Venom movie. We need it.
We need everything that's coming.
We want all the smoke.
Yes, we need it.
If they do the multiverse and do not give me a cameo with Wesley Snipes, I'm gonna be mad.
Kind of cameo.
Him like going like say like he's going through the multiverse like how he does in the movie right here, and he's like traveling all through and everything like that. Everything's collapsing, like seeing the old multiverse. Like give me the Tobey Maguire cameo.
No.
Give me the Blade cameo. Give me like give me the Hugh Jackman cameo. Like he's walking through trying to like excuse me. Like Tobey Maguire's like, huh, this seems familiar. Blade's like, Wolverine. Fuck off, kid. Like,
No, dude. This is how I'm glad. This is how I see it.
go ahead.
A double cameo.
Okay.
So, New York. Boom. It's nighttime.
Oh man, here we go.
Spider-Man gets called. He rides to a scene. Cops tell him, Spidey, we've never seen anything like this. Spider-Man's like, what's up?
I know where this is going.
They said, all these people, they're bone dry. Or just pale. Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they look bite marks on the neck. Right? Spider's like, it looks like a vampire.
Dig it.
Cop's like, nah, vampires don't exist.
Neither does a flipping flying Spider-Man.
Hands out. You see Blade in his car. He looks. You hear a whistle over the radio. Like, yep, I think we're in the right spot. And he just drives off. So we get Morbius and Blade. Not like really a cameo, but it sets up Morbius.
Only in a perfect world.
So
But
Blade is
that's
chasing
good.
down Morbius. Morbius been
That's
going
good.
city to city,
That's
feeding
good.
and killing people.
That's good. I like that. That would be it.
That would
be it. I don't know, man. But oh, that's good. Damn, that blows mine out of the water.
Well, not even Morbius. It's just like maybe Agents of Shield. Shield comes up. And
They didn't pop up for it before. I feel like if it blew up because
Well, it would have to be something that would not just police or Spider-Man. It have to be people that make sense. Something that's just an oddity. That it would like raise the attention of Shield, Nick Fury. That they come up and it's like, oh, this seems out of place. Looks like vampire bites. We all know vampires don't exist. Like I said, pan out. Blade, Whistler comes up.
yeah.
Hey, I think we're in the right
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
Drives off.
well, you heard it here first, folks. Our predictions on the No Way Home trailer, our prediction on the future of Spider-Man in the MCU. Like, I think this movie's going to be phenomenal.
Oh, it's definitely going to be like a two-parter. You're not getting everything in one movie.
That's what everybody said. They said it was going to be a two-parter. That's what everybody said. But you guys, let us know what you think in the comments. We know Spider-Man's all the talk right now. Please, please, please hit that bell for notifications. Like and subscribe. Let us know your predictions. Let us know what you want us to talk about on the show. Anime and beer. We talk about the latest manga, comics, anime, and Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.